An Introduction to APA Essentials, a writer's guide to style and formatting. In this tutorial, you will learn the fundamentals of APA style, the 7th edition, including the basic formatting requirements for academic papers. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of how to format your work according to APA guidelines and where to find reliable resources for additional support. Introduction to APA. In this video, we will address the purpose of the American Psychological Association, referred to as APA style, and why APA formatting is used in academic writing. We will also review basic formatting elements of an APA paper, including margins, font, spacing, headings, and page setup. So what is APA style? APA style was developed by the American Psychological Association. It is a widely used set of guidelines for formatting academic documents and citing sources. APA is the writing style used for psychology, education, business, health, and the behavioral and social sciences, ensuring consistency, clarity, and the prevention of plagiarism. Let's review APA style paper elements and general formatting guidelines for a student paper. First, let's review the elements of an APA paper. The three main elements of an APA style paper are the title page, the abstract, the main body, and the reference page. These sections organize your work and present your research and credit your sources properly. Now, let's move on to the formatting guidelines. General setup. You should use standard 8.5 by 11 paper, and your margin should be 1 inch on all sides. As for your font, you should use sans serif like Times New Roman, Arial, or Calibri. The font size should be 11 or 12-point font, and your paper should be double-spaced throughout, including the title page as well as the reference page. The title page should include the paper title, your name, your institutional affiliation, your course name and number, your instructor's name, and the assignment's due date. And you must place the page numbers on all pages of the paper, including the title and reference page. The page number should appear in the top right-hand corner of every page. Also, it must be noted that the running head along the header are no longer required for student papers in APA style. Moving on, let us take a look at a sample of a student paper. All APA papers should have a title page and a page number beginning on the title page in the upper right-hand corner. Here we have an example of a title page. The title page includes the title of your paper, your name, your institutional affiliation. So for example, Lawson State Community College should be where your institutional affiliation should appear. For student papers, the title page should also include your course name and number, your instructor's name, and the assignment's due date. You should start numbering pages with the title page. The title of your paper should be in bold-face type. And after the title of your paper, you should skip 3 lines and then resume providing the other required elements. The title page's content needs to be centered. Your paper title should be typed in bold font. Again, skip 3 lines after the title and resume providing the additional information. All other subsequent lines should be double-spaced, and your title should be 3 to 4 lines from the top of the page. Your name should be beneath the title. You should have an extra double-spaced line between the title and your name. After your name, you should put your college or university affiliation. After your name, you should provide your course name and number. Again, remember your paper is double-spaced throughout from the title page to the reference page at the end. After your course name and number, you should provide your instructor's name. The last line will be your assignment's due date. The date should be typed month, day, year format. On to the body of your paper. The body of your paper comes after the title page. The running head is no longer required in the upper left-hand corner. Instead, repeat the title at the top of the page of the body of your paper. Make sure your margins are set at 1 inch on all sides. The number of pages continues in the top right-hand corner. All paragraphs should be double-spaced, and you should use legible font such as Calibri, Arial, or Times New Roman. All paragraphs are left justified throughout the body of the paper. Indent all paragraphs 5 spaces from the left margin. All right margins are ragged. APA style also uses a heading system to separate and classify paper sections. Headings are used to guide readers throughout a paper. Sections and headings vary depending on the type of paper and the complexity. Typically, there are 5 heading levels in APA style. Your references list comes at the end of your paper. References are centered at the top of your paper in bolded type. All sources should be listed alphabetically, starting with the author's last name, beginning with the book or article title if there is no author. According to APA guidelines, if you are citing the use of generative AI, you should use the developer as the author. So for example, if you use ChatGPT, you would use OpenAI as the developer or author for ChatGPT. And remember, the first line of each reference is flush left and all subsequent lines are indented 5 spaces. APA Writing Guidelines, the 7th edition, provide a standard for clear, concise, and inclusive scholarly communication. Let's discuss writing style with APA. When writing an APA style paper, your tone should be formal. Write objectively without emotion, using professional language. Use clear words and avoid slang. You should keep all descriptions direct and descriptive. You should avoid anthropomorphism or giving human traits to non-human things, and use bias-free language that is inclusive of groups regardless of their race, gender, age, or disability. Now, let's do a deep dive into grammar. First, APA encourages clear self-reference. Use I or we to refer to your own work. Avoid third-person phrases like the current author or the researcher when you mean yourself. When conducting a study and you're writing about it, you would say, I conducted the study. Keep your narrative straightforward. Along those same lines, APA prefers active voice over passive voice. Instead of writing the survey was completed by participants, you would write participants completed the survey. This makes your writing more dynamic and easier to follow. APA also prioritizes bias-free language. Always use they, them, or their as a gender-neutral singular pronoun. This applies when you're referring to a person whose gender is unknown or when a person's gender is irrelevant to the context. Finally, let us look at how APA handles numbers. The general rule is to spell out numbers 0 through 9 as words and use numerals for 10 and above. However, this is an important exception. Always use numerals when expressing units of measurement such as times, dates, and ages, even if that number is under 10, such as 5 years old or 3 hours. Now, we have covered these core grammar elements. Let's move on to formatting our citations and references. If after watching this tutorial you have any questions or need our assistance with helping you format your APA style paper, please do not hesitate contacting the Lawson State Library. Also, if you would like to review the Lawson State Library's APA guide, you can scan the QR code on this screen. Here are some additional resources to help you as well. Please scan the QR codes for the APA official website and Purdue ISLE's APA guide. And again, remember, the Lawson State Library is here to help.